Hello, and welcome to Hymns That Shouldn't Be Forgotten, Christian Music for Eternity. Pharmacist C. Austin Miles had a knack for writing gospel songs and hymns, and eventually became the editor for hymnals and songbooks. He served as the music director for many camp meetings, conventions, and churches. He was also a photography hobbyist. His darkroom provided a perfect environment for developing not only his film, but also his inner Christian life. It was there that in March or April 1912, his Bible opened, perhaps by chance, perhaps by providence, to his favorite passage, John 20, which relates Mary Magdalene's meeting Jesus just after the resurrection. Miles found in these words inspiration to fulfill the request of music publisher Dr. Adam Geibel to write a hymn text that is sympathetic in tone, breathing tenderness in every line, one that would bring hope to the hopeless, rest for the weary, and downy pillows to dying beds. Miles wrote of his experience. As I read it that day, I seemed to be part of the scene. I became a silent witness to that dramatic moment in Mary's life when she knelt before her Lord and cried, "Rabboni." My hands were resting on the Bible while I stared at the light blue wall. As the light faded, I seemed to be standing at the entrance of a garden, looking down a gently winding path, shaded by olive trees. A woman in white, with head bowed, hand clasping her throat as if to choke back her sobs, walked slowly in the shadows. It was Mary. As she came to the tomb upon which she placed her hand, she bent over to look in and hurried away. John in flowing robe appeared, looking at the tomb. Then came Peter, who entered the tomb, followed slowly by John. As they departed, Mary reappeared. Leaning her head upon her arm at the tomb, she wept. Turning herself, she saw Jesus standing. So did I. I knew it was he. She knelt before him with arms outstretched and looking into his face cried, "Rabboni." I awakened in full light, gripping the Bible with muscles tense and nerves vibrating. Under the inspiration of this vision, I wrote as quickly as the word could be formed the poem exactly as it has since appeared. That same evening, I wrote the music. Verse 1 depicts the meeting of Mary and Jesus. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear the Son of God discloses. Verse 2 examines the way Mary may have felt. He speaks, and the sound of his voice is so sweet the birds hush their singing, and the melody that he gave to me within my heart is ringing. Verse 3 encourages that though we may wish to remain in his presence always, we must move through life with him in view. I'd stay in the garden with him, though the night around me be falling. But he bids me go, through the voice of woe, his voice to me is calling. The refrain harkens back to Mary's meeting, but also conveys what we can daily experience. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there none other has ever known.